kumbusha ulitudanganya ile siku na ndio hii statement iliandikwa. So tukaenda station. He was told come to the station and give a statement. Then I think no, was it that same day or the next day? We were told to go the next day. We were told to go the next day to the station. So sisi tukaenda, it was on a Saturday. Tukaenda station. Statement of what happened.
What happened?
Yeah. It's probably still there. Because the OCS himself hand wrote it, the statement. He was saying, now I understand why the case was pushed to me. Ati waliona mimi ni mgeni, so wakaniwekea juu wamejua huyo mzee. Yeah.
Did he do his statement akaenda kukushtaki?
No, it was mine and one of the employees, because we were the ones who were present. My husband wasn't present.
No, tamasi niza. Si alienda kukushtaki kwa kujua.
Oh yeah. He didn't show up to give his statement.
When you ukienda station, they get your statement first.
Yeah.
The OB thing.
No, he didn't. He went and my mom was being killed. So the OCS acted with naharaka like so there wasn't any. He didn't give a statement. No statement was written, and he didn't show up again later.
I would really want to know what he said.
He didn't show up later to give out his statement. It's just mine that is at the station.
Walichukua tu yako peke yake.
Walichukua yangu.
Wewe ndio ulikuwa.
Yeah.
Alafu
so see now that your story kaisha hivyo because I was not arrested and
akakokea 110.
Yes.
Were you scared? Like, were you living in fear? Because I'm imagining every time ukifika kwa nyumba, milango bolt.
But that was even before. That was even before. I used to lock my door all the time. All the time. He used to put his hand inside the flap and open. So I used so I used to lock the flap from outside with a padlock.
Okay, hold on. There are some freedoms you enjoy. Ukiwa kwako, you know what I mean?
Open door, just vitu kama hizo. Even windows.
Walking naked.
Even my kitchen window, I never used to open my kitchen window.
So unaishi kwako? You don't enjoy those freedoms?
No.
You're not even at peace? Like kabisa, how are you sleeping? Like unalala vizuri, unaota, you get a good night rest. Did you used to have that? Like
No, I never had peace the entire time I was in that homestead. I think the out of 100%, I probably had peace maybe 20% or 10%. Then all the years I was there. If it was not one thing, it was the other. But somehow I was the bad person.
Okay. What did the H say after the incident ya polisi nini? Because I assume after every incident, unajua it's good people talk alafu. You sort issues, unajua you sort issue. Father ameenda kukushtaki. What did he say generally?
Nothing really. Seen the story too ya ni mzee. The brother is one who was saying that I deserved the attack because I provoked.
I'd forgotten about him.
Yes, he said I provoked his father for him to attack me, so it's my fault. I deserved it.
The attack.
Yes.
This is our learned friend.
Our very learned friend. I told him for an educated.
You deserve the attack.
Yeah, I told him for an educated man. that was very low of you.
That is below low.
Yeah.
That is the lowest.
I told him no one deserves any form of abuse.
That is the lowest depth of, is it even ignorance or arrogance?
Both. You know, both.
But you know, you cannot be ignorant and arrogant at the same time, because it just makes you an asshole.
That's who he was or is.
Alafu, regardless of what you do, how you work, what you drive, if you're an asshole to society, you'll always be an asshole to society. How are you an asshole and you don't know you're an asshole? Because if you're an asshole, people are complaining. People are complaining. And if you really care about your image and how you relate with people, you start changing. You know, apologizing, fixing, mending bridges, changing.
He's too superior for that.
How does he relate with his wife?
I don't know. Because she's just like him anyway, so peas in a pod.
He deserved the bit.
Yeah, he said it. He said because I delayed his father's lunch. An angry man is a hungry man. No, a hungry man is an angry man. So I'm the one who provoked him, and I deserved the attack. I should know better next time.
But throughout this conversation about your post, I'm processing. Because kuna vitu mimi hata moving afadhali.
Yeah.
Aya. When he came, he wanted to beat his dad. Hapo kasira, which I really wish angemtandika yeye. How did that incident affect him and his dad?
He got back to drinking. Him and his dad were always at loggerheads.
So this one just made things worse.
Ish.
Okay. So I'm going to assume at some point kuna kale ka guilt. Like I almost did something.
No.
So for him to deal with it, back to drinking.
Oh yeah. I had never thought of it like that.
You know,
that's probably what happened.
Yeah, I'm imagining. Yeah. I'm actually trying to actualize that in my head.
He got back to drinking.
Beat my dad, who actually assaulted my wife. Kuna ile mali nitaka, I'm talking to myself like, what?
I had never thought of that.
So that is my escape. Glass, kaende.
He got back to drinking and had me kicked out of the company because he drank company money, and I was blamed.
This company money that you almost got hurt. Saving.
Defending, yes.
Defending.
I got kicked out of that company.
How soon after the incident?
I was beaten in July, and I was kicked out of the company in. It was the same month.
For what reasons?
They said that I spent the money with my husband. Hakuna vile bwana atatumia pesa bila bibi kujua. I got kicked out because it was women led. The company we were three families, but then it was the wives who were the directors. So I got kicked out.
So this third family, you're the director.
Yeah.
Hey.
I got kicked out.
You must either have been a very bad person, or just meeting the wrong people every step of the way. Wrong.
But you know what? To them, I'm the one who was, like, I'm the bad person in all this. And I keep wondering, what exactly did I do or say to merit all this animosity and hatred? I was like, what exactly did I do and say? Because mimi sikumbuki. I never really clashed with anyone because I did not kiss us to be someone's best friend, or you know how when you get into a family unaanza kusongea you know I didn't do any of that. So neither of them were my like really close friends. Yeah.
Clip fulani kama mito akienda commit the in-laws. Ati how you behave when you're going to the mother-in-laws for the first time. Hey, akaosha mabati. Like nimeweza ukavyo. Kidogo ati mamito hapo hapo kwa mabati anaosha to look nice. But also society deems to be fitting.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, for me I didn't. Probably that was also part of my mistake. I didn't suck up to anyone.
You don't why would you live your life on other people's rules and script?
Yeah. I'm an introvert. Mi nimezoea peke yangu. I'm okay by myself. I don't need to be someone's bestie. So because I was not close with any one of them like that, I was only close with one sister, but pia aliniruka. You know, if you can't beat them, join them. So that's what she did, and I was like, okay, nyinyi anyway, so that's okay. Yeah.
How about as with an iron lady? I'll figure out her name.
I think I was stupid. Because after the beating, it's like I woke up. I was like, wait a minute. Mimi ndo nimepigwa. Mimi nimepigwa. Mimi ndo nimekuwa nikifanya hizi vitu zote. Mimi sasa. Like when did what happened to me until I got to this point?
This point.
Yeah, but you know, it was what is it called? Continuous depression, and so I was in a low point. I was depressed, I think, the entire time I was there. So I think it was that, the depression, all those low moments. They did this to me. No, I was in a cocoon, like in a sadness cocoon. So I was just there, and then nikapigwa ndo nika. I'm like, me. Hey, when did I get here?
I did.
Yeah, so that is when I started now making my exit plan.
Hi. You were kicked out of a company.
Yes.
For whatever reasons they said.
Yeah. They said
How much damage are we talking about? Like, how much did you lose?
We were looking to start making figures of 500,000 in 6 months. Ooh, per month. And with time it would have increased. That was a big deal for me. That hurt me. I did not spend even a single shilling out of that. How much was it? 70k. Yeah, he spent 70k in a weekend. Yote gone. Not even a single shilling in the house.
Drinking what?
He came home with new clothes.
Okay.
That was the evidence of the money.
Visasi. Seriously. Wanaume tunavanga jeans na t-shirt.
Yeah, he had on
the most money you can spend personally on me is on shoes, not clothes.
Hey, that was.
Okay, was it official, like mulika chini mkambo Maya wewe ni kama unakula pesa ya kampuni temea?
No, it was just I was told because we knew about it and we didn't tell the two directors. We knew about it and we didn't tell the third.
Hold on. We knew about what?
Hiyo pesa that imeshaenda. Imekulwa. Yes, so the third didn't know. And the third was the main investor. So he said, because you kept quiet, that shows that you were with him in cohort spending this money. And I told him I did not.
This was actually in a one-to-one.
Yeah, no, we had a WhatsApp group.
Oh.
Yeah. He said, you spent that money with your husband. There is no way I can spend money and not tell my wife. So you know where that money is, you know how that money was spent, and you were there with him spending the money.
You don't know my husband.
Even the second lady, the second director, she was telling him, the two of us do not know anything about it. He left home, akatuacha sisi wawili kwa greenhouse, and then he came back on Monday, no money, and no, he was supposed to buy some stuff for the
70k Kirito.
No, but that's how he used to. That's when I say financial responsibility. All those years that he used to drink and waste money. Ilikuwa those sums like 50, 20, 30, 70, 100.
Hii tutaunda movie tu sasa. Kabisa, I'm trying to imagine sasa tumuona movie tuko na character ni yeye, niko na 70k. Niko kwa bar. What am I talking about? What is making me do this? Where is the 70k going really?
I know. The first year, that's when I knew that oh, this is actually something real, wasting money. He had money in his account, and his ATM card was being passed around. Like, and people knew the PIN. They were just going to withdraw money. Anapatia mtu ATM card, is like, here, go get me 10K. And then that person would withdraw 10K, keep that statement, and then withdraw some more for himself and throw the statement and return the card with the 10K and the statement. Then he's like, sawa, asante. Pocket the card.
Like at some point alikuwa mgonjwa, he couldn't move.
No, see, he was those people like pewa, you know when those people who are like unataka nini? Pewa.
Kwani how much did he have in that account?
That time he had was it 200 and something? During that period, and within a weekend ikarudi to 8K. 8,000.
Tunaongea kuhusu $2,000. Inakuexact unapana ATM card yako. Okay.
That was the first time Millionaire story was like, what? Someone actually wastes money like this?
You are the wife.
Yeah.
You are the next immediate as far as progress goes.
Yeah.
Actually, you're married, you're one.
Yeah. I didn't even
have that privilege.
I didn't get any money from that.
Did you have
that period when people were
to that privilege of hata unatuma hata unapatia ATM card number?
No.
Did you have that information?
I had his PIN and I had his card. Sometimes I'd no, wait a minute. No, this man never used to give me the ATM card at tumia. No.
But outsiders?
Yeah, I'm kind of sure.
There's something wrong here. Actually, everything up. Episode leo ni machungu tu.
I know.
Ati shika ina toa.
Anatumana ati nilete 15K.
Sasa wako wapi?
Si wako kwa baa, wote wameketi wanakunywa. Mimi niko kwa nyumba, I don't even know what is going on because siambiwi, and I can't follow him because niko na mtoto kwa nyumba.
How did you come to know about him giving people his ATM card?
Because he came home and he didn't have it.
Oh, the ATM card?
Yes.
That's how you knew?
So I was asking him, kwani iko wapi? And it had money. Yes, so we call up that friend who had it. We are like, iko wapi ATM card? Ati hapana sina, ni sijui so and so who has it. We call so and so. So and so, where is the ATM card? Nilikuwa nimepea kazini yetu. Yani, like everyone was just withdrawing.
200K to 8K in a span of?
It was a weekend.
1 weekend?
No, his record was a weekend. 3 days was enough for him to spend even 500K. 3 days.
Where was this money coming from? Okay, the investment, the company thing. He was making a bomoring at the same time.
Yeah. Very financial irresponsible, especially when he was drinking. If he was drinking, as long as he's drinking, any money on him itaisha. Whatever. There was a time hata alikunywa school fees. Ilienda hivyo.
Lakini
I don't know what used to happen. I think there was a disconnect somewhere in his mind when he's drinking. Like, tomorrow does not matter.
Unajua, people go through things. People make mistakes. Then they tumble and go down and hit floor. Kabisa. But some things, hata mimi in that darkest moment, ATM. Okay, naweza jitumia kama example because naweza sema this is a story but our story. It got to a point for me. Unajua that issue of PIN, ATM nini, mimi sina. Akombaka na PIN ya M-Pesa. Zingine pesa inaingia, ananiambia, kuna mtu amekutumia pesa." Namwambia wewe tumia tu lakini unibakishe this much. That's her. How the F do I give an ATM card to a stranger? Because we're not talking of finances. Yeah, he's my trusted partner tunafanya naye job. Unajua pia there's an extent of how much freedom you give people into your finances. Those things are so sensitive. How do you audit 200,000?
I had that conversation.
Okay, alisema nini?
Hako naongeanga like you unaongea, yeah, shut down. You talk yourself hoarse and he's just.
So you talk yourself, you irritate him more, he goes back.
Yes. ati unanisumbua.
Goes back.
Hasa unamsumbua aje na nienda na nisumbua? How do you spend that much? You haven't bought anything for the house.
Hey.
But muna waste pesa huko and apparently I'm not supposed to ask you.
Kuja wapate TV, wapate fridge.
I'm not supposed to ask you where money went to.
How did he react to you being kicked out of the company?
What did he really
care?
No, he tried to finance another company now where I was the sole proprietor.
He shouldn't have tried. He should have financed because he was balling.
No. Now this is something that he wanted to do it in an illegal way. No, the financing now. Yes, it was going to be illegal-ish. Yeah, it was going to be straight. So kapatikana. Your story, Kaisha. Yeah. But later on the director, after I left, later on is when we had a conversation and he said he was like I didn't know things were like that. Nikamwambia I tried to explain to you. Yeah, the other partner. Nikamwambia I tried to explain to you.
How much time are we talking about?
Almost 6 months.
What?
Walisonga, they're ahead even till now. They're doing very well. That would have been us.
So in the meantime, how are your seedlings doing, the greenhouse?
In the meantime, yes, I was still producing, but not to the extent that we would have been producing. Yeah, because that would have been large scale. So now I was doing not just small scale, but one farmer, small scale. Yeah. You're
doing capacity of the greenhouse you had.
Yeah.
You're as experts out.
Yeah. No, one greenhouse because it was not just. No, he even got worse now. He even used to come and kick my door at night. Anakuja anapiga teke mlango usiku with all the windows.
Backfire. So I feel to like niena.
So now it was now to just frustrate me now literally frustrate me.
Like in a week, how many times did you find yourself alone?
With him?
Yeah.
Every day. My husband used to leave in the morning and arudi jioni.
Okay, now.
Ask me another question.
Because unajua I'm processing this situation with everything that's going on. Then I'm imagining, this is a very delicate and almost risky environment to be in because ushajua you're literally living in danger.
Yeah.
And like I've said before, hizi ndio vitu zinafanyikanga unajikuta kesho kwa news. And then people don't understand what happened.
Yeah.
The people are supposed to be around you to protect you, to know your story. Have their own versions of imeongezwa haria. Haria ilikuanga ingredient ya kitambo.
Roiko, ni kama Roiko.
Imeongezwa haria.
Familia Roiko. Yeah.
Sasa anakuja akigonga milango na mapisha.
Usiku.
What did
he used to scare like anamusha watoto. It's a school night. It's a school night for crying out loud.
How does this violence and commotion affect kina?
There was a day we had left the door open, the main door.
Mlango wako ilikuwa na chapinga. Ndio gesho
mbili.
There's a day ulikuwa macha wazi.
At night.
So there's a day mlango wazi.
There's a day we had left the door open because he was taking food to the main house.
What time?
So the door was open. 7. The door was open. He came yelling. I don't know what he was yelling about. Came akashtuka. He started crying, running to me, and I'm like,
hold on. Your husband had taken food?
No. He was standing in the house. He wanted to leave to go to the main house to take food for his father. Then he comes yelling. The door is open, so he comes yelling. He's banging on the door with a walking stick. Akashtusha mtoto. Mtoto akanikimbilia akilia. I was like, is this an environment that I want my children to be raised in? Are these the kind of people that I want them surrounded with? Like every day there's something that we have to deal with every day. Kama si madirisha zigongwe, mlango igongwe, ni makelele kuja kupiga makelele. Usiku mtu anagonga dirisha ya bedroom ya nini? Why? Mko hapo ndani mnalala, mtu anagonga madirisha karibu anapaswa.
So this particular time husband was about to take him.
Yeah, so at least hapo alikuwa. I don't know even what he was yelling about. For him, it's just, I don't know, I think he used to find pleasure in yelling and disturbing the peace.
How did you
Because why else would he continue doing that all the time?
How was that situation handled?
He told him, why are you yelling? Let's go back to your house. He told him, let's go. Let's go. It's a school night, so see, chakula ilikuwa imechelewa because to be asleep by 7:45. So food by 7 she's already eaten. So food would have been ready by then. So see ati alikuwa anakufa njaa. Juu hata angechukuliwa chakula anasema sitaki kula saizi ni mapema. Yeah, so it was never really about the food.
Sasa hii yelling.
For him, I wish you would have heard the volume that he would be yelling at.
I can imagine.
Na saizo ni usiku.
I heard him shouting. One of the incidences when we interacted. I heard him shouting.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yes,
this
now
is the
he
man I've heard stories of. Na hivi ndio anaongea saizi. Na mimi ni mkeni.
Yes.
I could only imagine.
Yeah.
The tempers and the temperatures.
It was just too much.
So patikana alikuwa anayelia nini? Sasa unaona ni wewe na husband mko hapa kwa situation. Yes, what are our holier than thou in-laws saying?
There's nothing wrong with their father. He's always been like that. It's you. You came into this family. Did you not do your research?
Ukuja tumerogwa.
When you come into a family, you're not supposed to accept them the way they are.
Due diligence. Okay, hata kama. So
why did you move in quick? Why did you not date enough to get to know your husband's family?
I can deal with my husband.
Why did you get married here?
Sasa do I have to deal with my husband?
Oh no,
asking
me as who? Asking me as who?
Kwanza.
Who exactly was he to me? He was just my husband's brother. Full stop. But why was he so entitled, so to feel that he could question me like that and say things like that? It's because he had been given that authority by my husband not protecting me.
Alipatiwa nilongwa. Root password.
Yeah.
Alipatiwa root password akaambiwa huyu.
Teremuka.
Mwambie. Bila unataka mwambie.
Yeah.
Back to and that reaction.
She never even used to go to the main house.
How?
The only time she'd go there is if she was with her dad.
Being autistic.
Yeah.
And then going through such things, how do you calm her down? How do you even understand what she's going through? Unaanzia wapi?
Nah. Those are some of the things that used to bother me.
How? How did you deal with that? Paka you calm her down, paka atulie, alale aende shule.
I used to hug her and then I'd just stay with her there.
Physical touch.
Yeah. Anytime we were alone and he comes yelling, I'd just hold her and sing a song or naongeza volume kwa TV.
Alafu wewe nani anakuaga?
No one. Si mimi nimekuwa si wewe ndo ni ninja. Ukikuja kwa hii familia uko umefanya research. You were supposed to deal with it. You signed up for it.
Fanya hivi. Story. Tutaendelea.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Research.
Yeah.